Oof. I am not a dog unless anybody except Vanya asks. No, I'm not a dog unless Vanya asks. I don't know what I said, so you and me both, bud. I just remembered something. I'll be right back.
Disappointment, Papa called me fat. I like it garlic, crime brown, banana, honey bun, brioche, focaccia, hamburger, baguette, croissant. I like it black and white, I like it thick and fried. It's always on my mind. Bread. Look at my bakery. I got some cake, I got it flavory. It's hot and spicy, sweet and savory. Bake it, cook it, make it right. Matzo pizza, make me high. Sold my mouth for pizza. Bye, bye, bye. Mamma mia, that was a bad idea. Explosive diarrhea. The gluten's really bad. But sorry, brain makes me kinda horny. My homies try to warn me. I'm celiac and dead. Bread.
She a little freak, she for the streets. 6 digits on the check, took it to the bank. Commas after commas, make it boil. Got a 10 coming over, only me to thank. Shooting blanks on a blank, make a girl. My wrist ain't peasy, pros can't please me, sounding too easy. I'm a stay creamy, pocket so dreamy. Shawty wanna freak me, okay. She a little freak, she on me. She a little freak, she for the streets. She a little freak, she on me. She a little freak, she for the streets. Neck got green rocks, Frankenstein. Makes sense and none at the same time. You MC squared, I'm Einstein. I'm the new Johnny Cash, well, waterline. Course my boys gon' stay this rich. Miami chillin', got a wheel like Smith. Visa card maxed out, brand new fish. And my dick got her cheesing cause I'm semi-Swiss. Off the aphrodisiac, rhino. Head game crazy, she a goddamn psycho. No.
Hey, Chen. Hey, how you doing? How's everybody? Oh, what's this? Oh, what's happening here? Oh no. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. We're just down in the basement. It's okay. It's okay, chat. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. I promise. I promise. There's nothing to worry about here. You the freak. She the street. Hi. How y'all doing? How you doing? Hey. Relax. Relax. There's nothing. Also, I forgot to turn TTS on. Give me a second while I fix that. Huh? We're still live, right? Yeah. Okay. One second. Don't worry about it. Oh, thank you for the head pat. Hello, Lisa. How you doing?
My equilibrium's all thrown off.
Give me just a second here. I forgot to turn these back on today, so give me a second while I flip these. We're gonna do there, and we're gonna turn off that. Okay. If you refresh screen, we should have TTS should be back. Let me know if it's not. Why'd I randomly mute? What do you mean? I didn't mute. What are you talking about? That, what was that noise? Anyways, hello, lovelies. Hello. Hi, Jinx. Hi. Your voice cut out for a second? Oh, I was just not talking. And we're also eating some, yummy. No, thanks. Okay, I'm not a dog.
Gene is dog confirmed.
You can't confirm it. You can't confirm just because you paid money for it doesn't make it true. Okay, hello, lovely people. How's everybody doing today? Okay. I believe that my sentence cut off. I probably stopped talking in the middle of the sentence. Because I was doing that. Okay. So, first off, thank you, Monster for getting first. Thank you, who's second? Draconion Reaper, thank you for getting second. Spell, thank you for getting third. Bye, nap time. Oh, bye, Boku. Bye. Have a good one. And let's say hello. We're going to say hello to everybody who checked in today. So we have Dwarf. Hi, Dwarf. Hi, Spell. Hi, Draconian. Hello, Raven. Hello, Nap Time. Hello, Sif. Sif, right? Hello, Spicy Nuna. Hello, Red Moon. Hello, Sakona. Hello, Gibbets. Hello, Carmia. Hello, Carmia. Did you wake up from your nap? How'd it go? Oh, hey, Raven. You also woke up from your nap. How'd that go? Hello, Honeydew. Hello, Boku. Hello, Honeydew, who gave me head pats. And there we go. And stretch. I'm good. Oh, I'm eating chocolate. I want chocolate. I was craving chocolate. So now that's what we're doing. We'll play some music. We're going to hang out for a little bit. You've been awake for 4 hours. Why would you do that? You should have napped longer. Nap for like ever. No, don't nap forever. Don't nap forever. Don't nap forever. Don't nap forever. I need you around. Vanya, you didn't check. Anybody who checked in. Hello, Vanya. Hi, Vanya. Hi, sweetie. But that's the new rule. I will say hello to everybody who checks in. Because that way I don't have to scroll and try to scroll through every single person and make sure I'm getting everybody. What do you mean I cut out? Did I cut out, chat? It wasn't me? Is it you? No, wait. I'm so confused. Is my audio cutting out randomly? This is very important to me. I need to know if my audio's... You did cut out a little? What do you mean I cut out a little? Oh, no. What's wrong with my mic? Huh, okay. Let me know if it happens again, okay? Oh, no. This one, that one, this one, that one, this one, that one, do. Oh god, now I'm gonna be paranoid this entire stream. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, just let me know if it happens again, okay? Just say it happened again, okay? That way I know it's different. Oh, I'm peeking a bit. Okay, then let me back away from my mic a bit. There we go. Is this better? We feeling better about this? Try complaining about something. Okay, I like chocolate and people annoy me sometimes. What do you mean? Is there anything else that I need to be complaining about? We good? How's everything going right now? This one, that one, 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 this one, that one. Good? Sweet. All right. So, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Oh no, I'm going to be extremely paranoid. It is going to throw off my mood for the rest of the stream. Just be excited about that one. So, chat, I got a soda stream on accident. I got a soda stream on accident. It's cool. I love it. I now have carbonated water. But yeah, I accidentally got a soda stream. Okay, so so hear me out. Don't call me a little bit. So I filled my cart with like Amazon purchases I wanted to get, and then I picked a few and I actually got those, and then I needed to buy the gavel, right? So I went back and I got the gavel. Well, apparently with the gavel, I already had the soda stream in the cart. So I bought the soda stream. Yeah. But yeah, that's what happened. My favorite chocolate is German chocolate. Milka, preferably. But yeah, now I have a soda stream and it works really well and it's super cool. And it makes my water taste better, like a million times better, just like a little dip. So yeah, I'm so happy I got it. And it was less than like $60, so. All right. I also have a knife set now, which means, chat, I can threaten you with knives. I'm coming to threaten you with knives right now. I will not carbonate milk. Maybe oat milk, not normal milk. 20 gifted subs and I'll carbonate milk. Hello, Giggling P. How you doing? I mean, honestly, I could do. Hey, knives away, chat, no knives, no, that's it. You made me do this. You've made me do this. Just keep backing up, back up. There it is. Thank you. And okay. Until you put the knives away, I'm leaving you in the cage. Okay? Behave yourselves. Cut out. Wait. When? Do I just need to point it more at my mouth? Oh my god, I might go insane. No, you're in prison. I put the cage around you. Swings. Here, come here. See, look at the cage swings. See? Cage swings. And then I can shake the cage. Ha! Ha. Did I cut again? Okay, I'm gonna have to end stream then. I cannot stream with my cutouts. It's gonna drive me insane. All right, love y'all. Boy. What? No, I can't stream with cutouts. I cannot stream with cutouts. It's gonna drive me insane. I'm going to have a panic attack. I will freak the fuck out. What do you mean it's only a little? The fact that there's any at all is a problem. Stripes don't suit you. Stripes suit you. You're in the cage. Except the cage. You don't hear cutouts. Clip it. Clip it when it happens. Just clip it when it happens, please. I would appreciate it. 'Cause I'm going to. Give me a second, okay?
you are?
Bitch, I'm him. ITBOYBBNO $sign. That's me. That's right. That's me. That's right. I am HRM. The Gen Z Eminem. That's me. That's right. That's me. That's right. That's me. Damn right. Baby, when it, boy, Jesus Christ, I bet on myself, I up my price. I kiss in a tongue, I ain't got no type. 200K, got me jumping on stage. All white Benz, he be whipping mayonnaise. She looking at me, she wanna tight. Shawty got a boyfriend, get out my face. Hey, bitch, born on smoke it like endo. Free throw, never catch me in a friend zone. Catch real green cheese pesto. Eating her box like bento, memento. Tech keep bustin' like Pepsi Mentos. Fit all money, yeah, this ain't Kenzo. Hey, I'm the it boy, dick long, money long, yes, I'm him, you spot on. ITBOYBBNO $sign. That's me, that's right, that's me, that's right. I am HRM, the Gen Z Eminem. That's me, that's right, that's me, that's right. Bitch, I'm him.
Yeah, boy.
I'm that baby in the club looking for single lady. Let's go shopping, blow some cash, hop in my bubblegum Mercedes. She got curvature, I'm curving her, I'm flaky. Please don't hate me. Tiffany from Perth, she nice, she thunder, fuck me, AC/DC.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
ITBOYBBNO $sign. That's me, that's right, that's me, that's right. I am HRM, the Gen Z Eminem. That's me, that's right, that's me, that's right. Bitch, I'm him. That's me. That's right. Bitch, I'm him. That's me. That's right. Bitch, I'm him.
Is that okay?
Hey all, yeah, I'm gonna have to end stream until I figure out this sound issue. I do apologize. Hopefully next stream will be, better.